What if Earth lost oxygen for 5 seconds? Imagine that right now, at this very moment while you're watching this video, something impossible yet terrifying happens. Every bit of oxygen in Earth's atmosphere suddenly disappears. Not for an hour, not for a minute, just for 5 seconds. At first, you might think 5 seconds isn't a big deal. After all, most people can hold their breath much longer than that. So nothing serious would happen, right? Wrong. The truth is that oxygen is much more than just the gas we breathe. It plays a critical role in nearly every aspect of life on Earth. Even if it vanished for only a few seconds, the world would become a completely different place. In the very first moment, millions of people around the globe would feel something strange. Suddenly, there is no oxygen to breathe. People would look around in confusion, wondering what just happened. But breathing isn't the only problem. The sky above us appears blue because sunlight interacts with gases in Earth's atmosphere. Without oxygen, the appearance of the sky would change, making the world look unfamiliar and unsettling. At the same time, atmospheric pressure would be affected. Many people would feel discomfort in their ears. Others might experience dizziness or confusion. Those living in high-altitude regions would notice the effects even more strongly. But the truly frightening events are only beginning. Thousands of airplanes are flying through the sky at any given moment. Jet engines rely on oxygen to operate. When oxygen suddenly disappears, many aircraft engines would begin to malfunction. Pilots would receive emergency warnings and face a situation unlike anything they had ever encountered. Down on the ground, cars, factories, and countless systems that depend on combustion would also be affected. Engines that require oxygen to burn fuel would suddenly lose normal function. For a few seconds, modern civilization would stumble into chaos. Now think about your own body. Fortunately, humans would not instantly die after 5 seconds without oxygen. Our bodies store a limited amount of oxygen in the blood and lungs. However, many people would feel pressure in their chest, sudden anxiety, and lightheadedness. Those with heart or lung conditions could experience much more serious effects. Animals would also be affected. Birds soaring through the sky, animals roaming forests, and even creatures living beneath the oceans would encounter a change never before experienced in Earth's history. 1 second passes, then 2, 3, 4, and finally the 5th second arrives. Then, just as suddenly as it disappeared, oxygen returns. People take a deep breath, airplanes stabilize, engines roar back to life, animals calm down, and life appears to return to normal. But the world is no longer exactly the same. Millions of people across the planet begin talking about the mysterious event they just experienced. Scientists race to understand what happened. News channels broadcast non-stop coverage. And everyone asks the same question. What if it wasn't just 5 seconds? What if oxygen disappeared for a full minute? Or worse, what if it never came back? Perhaps right now, as you breathe effortlessly, you don't realize how important oxygen truly is. It's an invisible element surrounding us every second of every day. Yet its absence, even for only a few moments, could push our entire world to the edge of disaster. And that reminds us of something extraordinary. Life on Earth is far more fragile than we think.